Hey, here we are again. This is Dan Cagle with FoamLeaders.com. I'm here to entertain you tonight. I'm not just doing the foam thing and telling you about foam. I've had people who've seen me before doing these programs, and they like Festus. You remember Gunsmoke? Anybody out there that old? Remember Gunsmoke? You remember Festus? He'd come in and he'd go, "Well, no, Doc, I don't know where man is. I think he went down there to see Miss Kitty, but you know, I don't know these things, but if I knew it, I'd have told you. And I ain't gonna tell you again, you understand?" Anyways, that's what he used to do, and I used to like it. And so I did it for you. Anyways, we are here, and we are excited. I want you to see my newest piece. Look at this. Is this not beautiful? It's a G. Okay? That is made for the Gypsy restaurant. And they love fancy. So I gave them fancy. Alright? We got this thing ready for their walls. We're going to be doing rock walls. We're going to be doing, actually, in due season, we're going to be doing the whole Gypsy wagon. They're going to serve out of the back of the wagon because they got a big hole in the wall, and it'll look like they're serving it right out of there. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is. I love what I do. Guess what today is? This is a very special day because I'm here. All right? And I'm telling all you teenagers, we have got a fantastic program. It took me about 6 months, but a fantastic program to show teenagers how to make a lot of money. Don't go to McDonald's, don't go to all these little places. There's only two ways to make money. That's when you work for someone else and they give you a little bitty something and you can't even pay your bills. Or you work for yourself. And by working for yourself, you get all the money. That's the only two ways in the whole world. So I'm here to tell you, we've worked out a program. You guys are going to eat this up, I'm telling you. If you like working with your hands and you're patient, this is the greatest job on the planet. If you like digging ditches, good luck with that. All right? Today is called Ocean Day or Sea Day or whatever it is, under the sea. And we want to show you a few things. I've had a lot of people ask me, when you do these things for these restaurants and businesses and homes, how do you get the information in there to them? Well, once we go out and talk to them, we have a lot of, I guess you would call it props, okay? That if they ask for something, I pretty much have something around here that will match it. And then like a restaurant, when we go in, I don't walk in with a 10-foot anchor. I walk out with a job for the 10-foot anchor. Well, what I do is I show them a small one. And so we have these props, and I'll show you what we have over here. This is a small model that we go out and we put in restaurants. Doesn't that look real? It really does. You really get anchored to it. Excuse me. Anyway, this is a little piece that you can run around and show the barnacles and the stuff on it and the chain and all this kind of thing. But the interesting thing is, if you put this way up in the ceiling or high up someplace, it's going to look like a postage stamp. All right? We don't want to do that. So once I tell them yes, we can make that, then we go into the let me lay that over there. We go into the bigger units. Now this one is it's already got the rope, got everything on it. It's all hardened. See, that's not just a piece of foam. Everything that we do, we harden. We do something with it. You can put it outside, you can put it inside, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it costs more if you take it outside though, because we have to do a lot more work to it. But this is it in its basic form. And once I get it painted and get barnacles on it and everything else, it's going to be incredible. All right? Now, I'm going to talk to you tile layer guys out there that inset tile. You know as well as I know, and we're going to be honest here, if you take tiles and you put them in a bar, well, that alcohol over a period of time will get down in those grooves and eat up that material, and those little suckers will start popping out like corks. And the sad part is, when they call you back, you may not be able to get that stone again. All right, so I came up years ago with a system, and I'm going to show you what it is. We have people ask for everything. They'll say, "Can you make me a giant crab?" Well, I make things that you've never seen. I make crabs inside of crabs inside of crabs, and now I do weird stuff, okay? That's what makes me who I am, all right? But to give you an idea, this is one that everybody loves this. Even if they don't like sea things or seafood or anything, they go crazy over this. This is an inlaid, looks like inlaid tile, all right? And the neat thing is, I put a frame around everything here, okay? That gives me a base to follow. Then I come back and I burn all of these in. Now, if you look at these up close, you can see those will never come out. I put them in bars. There's a product out there that you can put on it. You can pour acid right in the middle of it, so alcohol doesn't bother. And people still got these bars and stuff we built out by their pools, have not lost one little speck. We may go out and put a little more finish on it, but we don't lose these. So you tile men have to come up in this world and quit using these little dabs of crud in there and going, "Oh yeah, it'll last," knowing it's not going to, all right? So, but anyways, this is what this is for. And we make them, I made them pink for people. Can you imagine? But that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, some people want pink. They're pretty either way you do it. You can actually hang them like this on the wall. I've had them done all kinds of ways. I've also had them on displays like this with turtles and stuff in the background going by like this. So it's really, really amazing what you can do with this stuff. So I'm going to put that down. I don't know if everybody's seen this fish, but this is an order that we have gotten, and it is all done in this material. I'm going to bring it out in the light so you can actually see this. When we put things together for people, we don't play. Okay? There's people out there who do not want to fish for real trout because they are not into killing things and taking things. All right? So the idea of this is to give them exactly as best as we can, a good reasonable representation of a deer, whatever. But they love these. We have so many people request these. All right? And we don't just do the front and leave the back. I want you to look at the back along with the other part. If they start looking at the plants and everything else on here, it is beautiful. Okay? We have a great turnout of people who really love this. And if you notice this right here, that's real sand, by the way. This is sand that we actually put on the pieces. So it adds that much realism to it. But everything you see on here is handmade. Every bit of it. So I'm going to take this over, set it back on here, because if it gets broken, I won't get paid. And if I don't get paid, I'm going to cry. And you don't want to see a grown man cry. But I do want you to see Big Boy over here. This is one of our big displays. I'll show you by me standing by it. I'm glad it don't bite. But you can use these subtle colors and different things, and then brass out. We call the brass outs, or brassylite, excuse me, on the base, and then we start adding a little bit of color and bringing the color in. We have a blast. We have a blast making all this stuff. All right? Would you believe that's just a leftover piece of the foam material? Polystyrene, as my wife tells me constantly. Let's see you do that with a piece of foam. That hurts. Matter of fact, that's that hardener I was telling you about. And you'll learn in my videos exactly how to do this. All right? But you're going to have to join the club. what we're going to do is tell you it's $99 to join per year. All right? And if you take the videos, you buy the videos, if you join the club, you get the video for free. Your first video. After that, you buy your videos from us. And sometimes we have sales, sometimes we don't. All right? But the serious part of it is, each one takes you step by step by step on how to create all this stuff that we make. We've got some wild stuff. I want to show you one more here before I go too wacky. I'll bring it back over here so you can see it. Somebody asked me if I ever did sand sculptures, and it got my mind going. I thought, I can. So what I did was I made a turtle and covered him in sand. And if you see him out in the sunlight, he's beautiful. Did you know sand is a semi-precious stone? Most people don't know that. It's like a diamond. But you can't make much out of it. But this is what I want you to see. I can throw that across the room, and it probably will not break. All right? And what's fun is to put them in a box, add real sand around them, and stuff him in there. Just have him sticking out like a real sand sculpture. How many people do you know do this kind of stuff? Let's get real now. Not one on every corner, is there? No. We are worldwide. We're training people in Japan. We're training people in Uruguay and all these different places. We even got people from Paris that's calling us going, I really want to see how this is done. I'm an artist and I'm a well-known artist, but I would really like to do my work in 3D instead of flat. Well, I'm speaking of flat, my wife hates for me to do this, but I do it anyways. I used to be an artist. I was an illustrator for 30 years, all right? But I got tired of just watercolors. I got tired of pen and ink and acrylics and whatever, because they all turned out flat. Good, but flat. Good and flat. Sounds like a candy. All right? And where the lady that used to, she was down the street from me down there, and that's all she ever had was those little goody things, those things that have that old black stuff, licorice inside. What's that got to do with anything? You're getting me off balance here, okay? But anyways, the seriousness of this is there is so much money to be made in this, and people are just, oh, that'd be nice, that would be great, that would, till they get into it. Then they're like, oh, this is great, this is sweet, this is awesome. Man, I can't wait to get my next video. Will you send me all of them? No, because you won't learn that way. You learn by communicating with me and going, here's my first project, Mr. Cagle. Is this good? And I will say, now let me show you exactly how to do it. And you'll say, oh my Lord, that changed it, didn't it? Yes, it did. And I'm going to make you into a professional. Not just somebody plays with it, somebody who can trust in it and make a lot of money with it. All right? Like I said, I want you teenagers to get into this. I don't care what you're doing. If you can give up your job later on because you'll be making 2 or 3 pieces making the same amount you do at these fast food places. And don't tell me they treat you well, because I know in my early days they didn't then and they don't now. All right? You're a dime a dozen. So become something special. Let people see what you can do, and that's all it takes. All right? Well, I need to shut her down here, but this gives you an idea. So get in there. Remember, we're on Facebook. We're on Twitter too now. YouTube is eating us alive over there. We're on that, and we're also on BeLive for a while. We've been testing it. We don't know yet, but we'll see. But anyways, I want you to get hold of us. 302-387-7585 and talk to the man. Oh, that's me. Okay, talk to me, and I will show you how to make yourself wealthy with this key, because that key represents your life. You either have a golden key or you have one made out of tin. Your choice. Dan Cagle here. Adios, mi amigos.